a movie review. Here we go. Super Mario Brothers. The Super Mario Brothers movie. Yeah, this is my review of it. I got to finally see it today on Saturday. It's a beautiful day out, and I wanted to see Super Mario, man. And I was very excited for this. I was super, super excited when I first saw the first trailer. It looked wonderful. The animation looked great. And you know what? There was the apprehension and I guess, had the fans worried was obviously Chris Pratt being casted as the voice of Mario. And you know what? I thought he was great. I thought he was amazing. I think it fit for what they were doing here, and which, if many of us who really know the story of Mario and the fandom of it, this really goes into the depth of the origins of Super Mario. And I felt like they did a great job with that. And they did the right thing. They did the perfect casting to me throughout the film. I felt everybody here that was casted was great. Again, Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach. I thought she was incredible. She is one of my favorite actresses right now. And it was cool to see her or hear her do a character like this. She's been doing a lot of dark and obviously, which is what we love her for, and I hope she keeps doing that. But I'm glad that she was able to step out here and kind of do something different, and that is do Princess Peach in a fun movie here. You also have Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, Jack Black as Bowser. There's just so many great choices here that I felt like everybody was awesome in their role. Fred Armisen's also in this as Cranky Kong, and I could have wanted, I think I might have wanted a little bit more of the crankiness from what I remember in the game, but I thought it was great. And what this movie does great is celebrate the world of Super Mario. It does a lot of great Easter eggs, obviously. For a lot of the fans, we're going to know exactly, it's going to hit us right away. You're going to see the little moments here and there of just throwbacks and great Easter eggs. Particularly right from the very beginning, there's a certain Easter egg in the beginning that really, really takes you back. And I thought that they did a great job with that. The animation, again, it looks beautiful. This actually looks really, really great. There's moments when they're in water and they're swimming around or they're wet that I felt really it took me back a little bit. I was like, man, this looks beautiful. It's some unbelievable great animation that I really, really enjoyed. I guess I will say my worry too, a personal worry of mine, was the humor of Illumination, the studio that brings us Minions and all these other movies, that I sometimes find the humor very redundant and a little too silly for my liking. I think it worked for this. It worked very well for this, I think, as far as the Super Mario film. I didn't mind it. I found myself laughing a lot, particularly some stuff with Bowser, when he's kind of just lushing over Peach and just kind of romanticizing his life with her. And there's a really hilarious moment with him singing a song that he wrote for Peach, and it's such a Jack Black moment, and it fits Bowser so well, and I really, really love that. But there, and I talk about these kinds of movies because, when I talk about these kinds of movies, I always say turn off your brain and just enjoy it and have fun. But this is a movie, and we are adapting this story, this Super Mario world, into a film. And I feel like for me to really, did I enjoy this as a movie? Yes, I had a great time with this. But as a movie itself, there are negatives about it that I feel like I have to talk about. And that's kind of the downer about this after such a fun time. And I think my thing is there's a couple of things, but my biggest one for me was separating Luigi and Mario. From what I remember in the games, and obviously it's always the Peach, she's always lost. She's always somewhere out there captured, and we need to save her. In this, Luigi is the one that's caught, and we have to save him now. And that's definitely a kind of a change in what we know about Super Mario. I didn't mind it. It was fine. I liked having Princess there and being a part of the action and being involved in a lot of the fun stuff that they were doing. but I did miss the Luigi and Mario chemistry, because Charlie Day and Chris Pratt as Luigi and Mario were great, and they set up this movie so wonderfully with them two. I really, really enjoyed them. I know this, and I know Mario has his solo adventures. Most of them are a lot of solo adventures, but in this movie, the way they set it up, I really liked their brotherhood. I really liked their chemistry together, and I thought the movie was at its funnest for me when they were together. And when they go into this world in the Mushroom Kingdom and the Darklands and all that, they separate them, and now we have to save Luigi. That's kind of the plot here. Mario is, they get sucked into these pipes, and Mario's in the Mushroom Kingdom while Luigi's over here with Bowser being captured by him. And now kind of Mario, they're gonna pretty much help save the world, or save Mushroom Kingdom from Bowser coming, but also Mario has to save his brother. I just feel like they could have done something different with that. I feel like at least the plot device for Mario to help the Mushroom Kingdom I think it could have been something different, because I really, really enjoyed Luigi and Mario together. And in the end, when we get this huge third action scene, and we have them together, it's fun. And I love it. I really did enjoy it. Yeah, but that's probably my biggest gripe. And also, at an hour and a half, I really felt like this movie could have been a little longer. This movie felt rushed. It really did feel rushed. I feel like we could have spent a lot more time in certain aspects and areas, particularly when they're getting from one destination to the next destination. The games have a lot of adventure, a lot of walking and running to certain areas, and I feel like we could have used some of that in this. So yeah, just those little moments I felt like just kind of took away and really brought down the overall feel of the movie for me. Even though I still had a great time with this, and I still laughed, and I did have a blast. I did enjoy this movie a lot. But those are gripes that I do have, and I hope they do continue to do this. I really do hope they do that, because there's a couple credit scenes, mid-credit scenes, and a post-credit scene that you should check out. And I hope those are signs of what's to come. And I'm looking forward to that. And overall, I did enjoy this movie very much. I had fun. I had a blast. I'll give it a 3.25 out of 5. Again, just those little gripes for me just brought them down a little bit. So 3.25 out of 5. Still a great time. I think you should check it out. Go take your kids, take everybody. I went alone, but I'm down to see it again. I had a fun time. That's my review. Subscribe, comment, do what you got to do. Peace.